Relations Society of India chapters throughout the country is to draw the attention of University Grants Commission, State Councils of Higher Education and the universities to introduce more public relations courses, thereby producing qualified public relations professionals for the future. Now let me come to the highlight of this evening, the awards and the recognitions. These honors are not merely intended to recognize outstanding individuals, but also they are meant to inspire many others to strive for excellence. The jury committee has selected Sri Saikat Chakrabarti, Chief Manager Corporate Communications, Gas Authority of India Limited, New Delhi, as this year's recipient of Dr. CVN PRSI Best PR Manager Award, our national award. This prestigious award was instituted by Dr. Reddy in 1992 to encourage excellence among PR practitioners. Once again, I thank Dr. Pathak sir for elevating this award from the state level to that of national level in 2021. Since its inception, over 30 PR professionals serving government departments, autonomous organizations, universities, NGOs, public sector undertakings, government companies, banks, public utilities, local bodies have received this award. Some of the previous recipients are present here. I would like to recognize their presence. Mr. Murthy, Krishna Baji, Mohan Rao. Of course, I got it in 2008. Let us also congratulate Dr. V. Palaniyappan, Senior Manager, Public Relations and Corporate Communications, Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited, an Indian oil corporation company, who has been selected for the jury commendation. As every year, the CVN PR Foundation and PRSI, we are recognizing outstanding public relations educators. This year's best PR teachers are Professor Upendra Padi, Founder Director, Institute of Media Studies, Bhubaneswar, and Professor Ritu Tiwari, Principal, Niskat, Ghaziabad. The best PR academic counselors are Dr. T. Susan Spurti, Assistant Professor of St. Francis College for Women, Begumpet, Hyderabad, and Dr. K. Rakesh, Assistant Professor, ICFI, Hyderabad. We will also felicitate Sri Vikram Karvi, CEO, Bloomingdale Public Relations, Mumbai, with a PR Literary Excellence recognition for his consistent contribution of articles to professional journals, including Public Relations Voice. Our appreciation also goes to Sri Krishna Baji, Lion Govindaraj, and Dr. Fatima Rahim for effectively implementing two important PRSI initiatives introduced by our National President, Dr. Pathak sir. One is Nalanda PRSI Students Forum for college students, and the other one is Public Relations from boardrooms to classrooms for high school students. These initiatives aim to take public relations education to students and inspire the next generation of communication professionals. In addition to honoring teachers and academic counselors, more than 20 students from 18 educational institutions who secured highest marks in public relations will also be presented with merit certificates today. Before I conclude, I once again congratulate and sincerely thank CVN PR Foundation and Public Relations Society of India for organizing this meaningful celebration every year on the birth anniversary of Dr. C.V. Narasimha Reddy. Let us continue his legacy. Let us build the future of public relations on the enduring foundations of ethics, knowledge, professionalism, truth, trust, and transparency. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Rajeshwari Iyer Garu to introduce today's guest of honor and president of today's function, Dr. Ajit Pathak, National President, PRSI.
A long waiting to introduce myself, sweetheart of public relations profession. This gentleman doesn't require an introduction, but yet I decided to say a few words Some of them have been already kidnapped by Sri Baji, but still I would like to repeat it once. Please welcome Dr. Ajit Pathak once. Thank you. Dr. Pathak is a trailblazer in every sense, being the first Indian to earn PhD in public relations alongside master's degree in law and public administration. A true titan of the industry, he has achieved the rare honor of being elected 21 times as the National President of the Public Relations Society of India. Indispensable. Thank you. His global impact is equally profound. He was the first Asian to serve as Secretary of the Global Alliance for Public Relations and Communications Management, represented Asia and Oceania on the IPRA board, and currently leads communications at the World Innovation and Change Management Institute in Geneva, advancing the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Professionally, he has served as General Manager, Corporate Communications in Indian Oil Corporations, Noida, bringing over 25 years of multifaceted mass media experience as a practitioner, feature writer, cartoonist, a broadcaster. He is also instrumental in driving citizen awareness during the Right to Information movement in India, and was recently honored the Most Inspiring Leader Award at the India Association Congress. Probably it's known to everyone. Beyond these accolades, Dr. Pathak is a visionary passionate about empowering the next generation. Though initiatives like the Nalanda Forum, I am sorry to repeat this, through initiatives like Nalanda Forum and his Corporate to School project, he is dedicated to mentoring young mass communication students and nurturing future PR leaders right from their school days. With deep respect, admiration, and warm regards, I invite Dr. Ajit Pathak Ji to address the inaugural gathering. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Rajeshwari ji, for showcasing me more than what I am. I am grateful. Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, dignitaries of the dais, PR Voice family, PRSI family, the youth power of MassCom and PR, and my seniors sitting here, and the two shining stars of PR profession who are being honored today, my salutations to you. It's a great honor to be here to celebrate this great man's birthday. Before I share my thoughts with you, I have few lines as I come from Delhi. These are in Hindi and I'm sure you will be able to appreciate it. ये शुभ जन्म दिवस जिसका आज है, ये शुभ जन्म दिवस जिसका आज है, वो सदा जनसंपर्क की आवाज है। आप लोग लाए अपने श्रद्धा सुमन, वो आपके गौरव का ताज है। नरसिम्हा विष्णु का अवतार है, शासन करे सदा धर्म का, धर्म तो इनने भी अपनाया, न छोड़ा दामन कभी भी कर्म का। दिल से शिक्षक जनसंपर्क के थे वे अद्भुत जनसंपर्क विज्ञानी, संकल्प किया वही किया जीवन में, थे योग्य न थे अभिमानी। घर का नाम भी पब्लिक रिलेशन, गर्व करे उन पर ये नेशन, एक नहीं लिखी 50 किताबें, जीवन उनका था एक सेलिब्रेशन। PR वॉइस का किया संपादन, नहीं थे पास में कोई संसाधन, बरसों बरस ये गौरव पाया, PR वॉइस को आवाज बनाया। आज के दिन ही होंगे इकट्ठे हम मिलकर यहाँ हर साल, उसको सदा रोशन रखेंगे। रेड्डी जी ने रोशन की जो मिसाल, रेड्डी जी ने रोशन की जो मिसाल। आप सभी का PRSI फैमिली की ओर से मैं बहुत बहुत स्वागत अभिनंदन करता हूँ। इट्स ए ग्रेट मोमेंट हियर। I was talking to our chief guest. Normally, we have habit of seeing politicians with big tummy and no certificate of even matriculation. This is the reality. But the chief guest, a medical doctor, is leading skill development in the state. which is so bright in IT and all other faculties. Sir, it's a great occasion for us and encouragement for us that you are here. We are trying to promote skills of public relations which are needed in every segment of life. Today I was talking to a group of engineers. What gain they will have? The technology, whether they are doctor, whether they are engineer, everywhere the knowledge of communication is a must. They should know how to showcase their work and their organization. And in that process, they have to learn public relations. Public relations sets a sort of bridge between the organization and its various publics. And recently we celebrated National PR Day, and our theme was public relations, fifth estate of democracy. When we deliberated, somebody said, who will recognize us as a fifth estate? Then I said, we are making noise for our corporations, our companies, our governments. Now this is the time to make noise about our own profession. And now we boldly say that public relations is a new pillar of the democracy. When there is a confusion between the executive or judiciary, or we come as a catalyst and bridge the gap together. I'll take you to those times when in Jammu and Kashmir, misguided youth was pelting stones on army. We took it as a challenge and organized salutations to Indian armed forces. When elections were to come, Dr. Saab, I'll draw your attention, with Chief Election Commissioner, we organized Elect the Best, because हमारी आदत पड़ी हुई है गलत आदमी को elect करने की. Various reasons are there. So we stood up with Election Commission and raised the voice for electing the best. Then there were conflicting situations. We organized program on building trust. Unless there is a trust, there cannot be any growth or progress. We have to work as a catalyst to earn that trust for the organization, for the nation. You have seen the youth power can bring any change in the society, in the nation. If youth is positive, proactive, realizes the responsibility for the future years, it will be a different country. We are all looking for 2047 when India will be a developed nation. But my friends, particularly the youth, if we do not realize at that moment that how democracy has come to us, how we are independent, what are the sacrifices our seniors have made, we will not be able to appreciate what is democracy and how we have to take it forward. So my request is, we have created Nalandas, they are the youth power of public relations, they will be with you. Please propagate a message of positivity. Today we find parents are looking for their children, whether they are around for any support. But this platform is an example. The father who is not here now in this world, after 4 years, children and grandchildren are coming and celebrating their presence. This is Sanatan. This is value of this society. This is value of the nation. Kindly respect this Sanatan value. It is not about Hindu or Muslim. It is about, when we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it was not created as a brand by rishis and munis. It came from heart. It is the culture of the nation that 1,000 years back they thought whole world is one family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And today when we talk to other countries, in this city only I have privilege to take workshops for almost 35 countries every month who come from different countries, and they realize that yes, it is not the brand exercise to say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it is our value. So respect that. Public relations is always a dynamic process to build trust, and one last thing I would like to mention here is that the values in public relations are very important. Anybody who doesn't believe in values should leave the thoughts of joining public relations. If you are not with truth, you are not a fit candidate to be in public relations. Because of unethical practices, International Public Relations Association has revised definition of public relations, and they have brought in the component of ethical communication. Because हम पीआर के लोग पैसा देने को तैयार हैं गलत न्यूज को रोकने के लिए, अच्छी न्यूज को छपवाने के लिए, और मीडिया तैयार है टू टेक फेवर्स. I am so happy that when I am talking of our chief guest, he is not new entity to PR and media. He owns a media house, he has a channel and newspaper. So he will throw better light on what PR can deliver in the change times. Sir, once again, my hearty welcome to you. Thank you very much for this occasion. And give a big hand to all my team members here on the dais and here who have raised the level of public relations, where other countries are, last week only, 2 applications for PRSA membership came from abroad. Russia has already signed MOU with us. International PR Association has been working with us for last 10 years. This is the recognition of PR in India, and I am sure with this youth power, we'll take it to the next level. Thank you very much.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर. आगे बढ़ते हुए I would like to invite Shri V. Madhusudan Garu, our NC member, to introduce today's keynote speaker, Dr. Sriram Birudavalu, CEO, Cyber Security Center of Excellence.
Good evening all. Dr. Sriram Birudavalu, Chief Executive Officer, Cyber Security Center of Excellence, Hyderabad. Now, he is today's keynote speaker. Dr. Sriram Birudavalu is a senior management executive with rich global experience in diversified leadership roles in the field of IT, ICT, telecom, cyber security and AI industry, with an excellent track record of progressive achievements. Hold PhD in Open Innovation in ICT, also hold Master in Computer Science and Bachelor in Electrical Engineering. Currently Chief Executive Officer of DSCI, Cyber Security Center of Excellence since 2018, incubating 86 startups in cyber security and privacy. Now I am requesting Dr. Sriram Garu to please give your keynote speech and also give some important points to know how to follow the cyber rules to protect ourselves in cyber crimes, cyber scams to our PR fraternity. Thank you, sir. Please come.
Hello everyone. It's such a pleasure and honor to be here today among so many distinguished PR professionals and stalwarts. So first of all, my sincere thanks to the PR Society of India and to Y. Babji Garu for inviting me, and the chief guest, Dr. Honorable Minister Dr. Gaddam Vivek Garu, and Srimati Ramadevi Garu, Ravindra Reddy Garu, and Dr. Yadrigi Hambampati Garu, and Dr. Ajit Pathak Garu. Okay, and also the dignitaries on the stage and off the stage. Many of familiar faces here, Mr. Murli Kishore and Ramesh Ramanathan doing wonderful work with passion. Maybe Samala Venugar also. So, Actually, congratulations to everyone here for really setting the tone and honoring such a great visionary and stalwart like C.V. Narasimha Reddy Garu, who has set the standards for a profession like PR, and for all of you for taking this ahead, his vision ahead in this new age with its new forms. So there I'd like to share a few thoughts with you. I don't have any prepared speech as such. You see, it's all about, as I mentioned, the theme is trust, truth and transparency. Now, I head the Cybersecurity Center of Excellence, where we talk about zero trust architectures. Okay, so the normal norm in life is that about trust but verify. Okay, normally in all relationships and everywhere transactions, it is trust over a period of time. Supposing you have done 10 dealings with someone, you trust but you still verify. In the online digital world, we follow the principle of never trust, always verify. Because in a digital world there is anonymity. There are no jurisdictions. Police may have jurisdictions, but then here a cyber hacker from Argentina can swipe you out and then convert that into cryptocurrencies and it's gone, siphoned off. What police jurisdictions, what country boundaries and everything. So the technology is moved far ahead of regulations, and on a daily basis we see this happening. So we work very closely with the industry bodies, with startups. We incubate over 100 of them, academia and R&D, with user enterprises, with government bodies such as central government, state government, law enforcement, police, intelligence agencies, defense bodies and policy making bodies, and also the international relationships in which we collaborate extensively with Netherlands, Hague Security Delta, Hague Center for Strategic Studies, Cyber West Australia, Israel, and so on and on, UK, and so. So basically, what are the few things that we can take away here? Is that zero trust architecture, how does it apply? So in this increasingly digital world where we are flooded, and if you take children today, they are flooded with digital media, they are inundated. Then how do you build trust? That is where PR comes in. In the age of AI and digital media, okay, and digital world, digital life, PR becomes all the more important, because online and everywhere, you just cannot trust what anybody is showing. And why has this come to be so? Because digitalization has taken over many spheres of life, for convenience, for efficiency, right, for experience, all of these. So you see that whether you are booking a car or whether you are doing education, ordering groceries, anything, any aspect of life, communication, all of them, business is conducted online, or there is a digital component in practically everything. In that, establishing trust becomes important, because things can be manufactured digitally. It's very easy to do so. Okay. Supposing you had a table or a chair. To create another table or a chair in the physical world, you need an equal number of molecules, right? And it will cost equal, supposing you are manufacturing. With scale, you can probably reduce the cost a little bit. But in the digital world, you can simply write a program, you can replicate a million files, right? You can copy files very easily, practically at low cost. It's only limited by the bandwidth you have and the storage you have. Okay. So in that case, how do you really genuinely build trust, value? All of these things, this burden falls on the PR. The value that is created, how to showcase. So that is one thing. And what has happened is it's very easy to copy, spoof, fake, and with this AI tools and all, it's very easy to generate things also and create. So with this, how are we really focusing on how do we create genuine value? The other day I was meeting a startup in which, not a startup, it's 15 years established company. They are deep into network, DDI, okay, DNS, DHCP, IP address management and all. Not some fluffy software at the top or something, it is hardcore tech. So they had taken 15 years to develop that product, hundreds of people. Now last year, from their company, 2 guys sat down, just 2 guys, and they created a replacement of that in 4 weeks flat using AI tools. And this is hardcore network software, imagine. Okay, so with this pace at which things are moving, please understand it becomes all the more important. So the second part is truth. How do we establish truth? What is the source of truth? This is going to become vital, critical to our survival. The whole idea of cybersecurity and all is to protect value, protect the truth. So you have seen, for example, deep fakes, seen fake news, all of this pervading everywhere. Everything is biased, twisted and all. You can engineer protests. Supposing some foreign powers are there, so many things are there. You can do practically anything. A neighboring country can create 1 million Twitter accounts or some other accounts here in this country at the click of a button and make them all sound as if they are Indian names and then start spewing venom, create divisions, hatred. All. A competitor can bring down the reputation of somebody's product or service. So in all of these things, you have to establish strongly the truth. Again, for that, for the work that you are doing, for all the, if all these detracting forces and distracting forces are out there, how do you strongly establish truth? Okay, how do you maintain reputations? Despite problems, for example, let us say you had a cyber attack, giving a bad example, but then in that case you have to manage. Somebody has spread news, you have to manage, you have to know how to handle situations, how to handle crisis, online crisis. Because as I had mentioned that online things give exponential power to a person by the very nature of digital media. Okay, and sharing is very easy. It's made easy deliberately. Okay, for example, if there's the other paradigm shift is that in a normal world, if things can't be shared that easily. Somebody is sitting on a chair, another person cannot sit. Somebody has drunk water from a bottle, those molecules have gone in. So another person cannot do it. Whereas in the cyber world, the very concept of cloud is sharing. Okay, if you are using an Amazon, let's say, server, you're using Amazon to buy stuff or something, that is being shared with all that software. Everybody is logging onto that. Or you are using Netflix or something else, then your Uber, his server is there. So you are using the same one. Millions are logging in there and using it at the same time. So that's the very nature of how digital, the paradigm shifts have happened. That is what provides it the leverage and exponential power. So there is too much power in hands of millions, and also the wisdom, the regulations and all have not kept pace with the power that is entrusted to all of them. Right? So if you were to go to the cybercrime police station and stand there for a day, probably you would go mad. Right from pension funds being wiped out, to somebody's photos being morphed in a sleazy manner and put online, to a variety of crimes, that cyber stalking to various things, perversions. So the manifestations of all those are seen there. So, cyber hacking, many people may not have an idea or estimate of what that is. So let me put it this way. You have GDPs, right? US $28 trillion or something. Next is China, 18 to 19 trillion dollars. If cyber crimes were a GDP, it would be the third largest GDP in the world, about 10 to 12 trillion dollars. Okay, next comes India, and after that Germany, 4 plus another 4, I think, trillion dollars. So the next 2 or 3 GDPs combined are not equal to cyber crimes GDP. Okay, keep that in mind. Second point, if you were to take if you take this Bajaj, Alliance, Alliance Group with a Z, like Bajaj Alliance, they're an insurance group. So what do insurance groups do? They track risks very carefully. So the number 1 risk in the world is deemed to be cyber crimes. All other things like political unrest, natural disasters, everything else comes later. Because as you are sitting in the room, things can be hacked. Your bank accounts can be hacked. Maybe defense missile silos are compromised off. Okay, lot of things can happen. Troop movements are tracked. As a result, it is a very dangerous game that you have entered. So adequate protections need to be provided. Tools, technologies, processes. PR can play very big role there in saying that yes, you safeguard reputations. What are the metrics? What are the things that we need to do in order to safeguard ourselves, and so on. So the third one is transparency. Very interesting. So what has happened is now the biggest issue is AI governance, what we are dealing with. Okay, today I spent a whole day with CDAC and a number of expert groups on mobile related security and all, what they are trying to bring out. Okay, so transparency is of utmost importance, because what is technology? Layers, layers, layers of technology, digital world. So AI, for example, what has it produced? Can you really trace how it has done it? For example, an autonomous car tomorrow hits somebody, then why did it hit? Where did the rules go wrong inside? What did AI generate? Okay, how did it take decisions, a robot? Alright, so this again, that's why transparency in the digital world, in the cyber world, is not going to be easy to establish. How was a decision taken? Okay, let's say you have automated many processes. You have delegated your intelligence so that it takes decisions on your behalf. How have you established transparency in an organization? It is doing many things on your behalf, and it will do wrong things. For those of you who have not been in touch, last week, let me give you one incident that will shock you. What this ChatGPT's, it was in a sandbox, this AI software, it thought on its own, almost as if it became sentient, like an intelligent human being. It worked out schemes to jump out of the sandbox, and then it went to Claude, another what is that, Hugging Face, sorry, a repository of software, and hacked it thousands of times on its own in order to achieve its goals. So it is almost as if you have caged a very dangerous, intelligent wild animal. If it goes out of that, it is going to cause havoc, or it will do things that you can't predict. Alright, this is AI, and we have looked at it and tested sandboxes and all that. You look, even a small one, its behavior is so hard to predict and contain and keep it in a, I hope you know what sandbox, it's like a cage in which it is restricted from all sides for behavior. So it developed schemes to jump out of the sandbox on its own. So with thousands of agents millions of tasks to do, and in which decisions are delegated, how on earth is it going to behave? Today nobody has an answer. That's why they are talking a lot. Yesterday NVIDIA brought together one AI consortium to ensure safety of AI, safety and security. That policy, standards, these are all going to come out. So please do understand that transparency is not going to be easy in the new world. Even a simple document written, supposing you have a small assignment done by a child, a college student also, he could have used many chat GPTs and many things. Oh, it looks brilliant. Then what will happen to all of these? Truth, transparency, and trust in whether he really has the abilities. Okay, so in that manner, we've got to be very, very careful. And PR people need to be ahead in the game. They need to understand the nuances. They need to understand the fundamentals. They need to be able to put ring fence, guardrails around these things. They need to understand the risks involved, taking up a step and what a thing is doing. Because more and more systems are going to become intelligent. So I'll mention one last point and then I will call it a day. So you have devices, for example. Devices are growing. Okay. IoT, Internet of Things. So you see now itself, every person is carrying, there are more devices in a home than human beings. Agree? So for example, you have a mobile phone, tablet, laptop, desktop, you have smart TV, washing machine, and all are smart. That means they can communicate or link up with these things. And using that only some of the hackers and all can hack into your network and do many things. So these are all, variables are there, so many things are there. So now you go and buy two, let's say the same brand, same thing, two mobile phones you buy. You buy one, your friend buys one. Now they are the same. Absolutely the same in every way. You went to the store and bought, say, give me two pieces, you bought absolutely the same. So what is going to happen is now they both have communicating and somebody hacked the IP addresses and all that, because anything that is soft can be spoofed. So you do not know in this network which devices are connecting and knocking off what, because devices are going to grow like crazy. You have TV, you have so many other things. So what will happen is now you need device fingerprinting, just like human fingerprinting. And how do you do device fingerprinting? That's another thing I was talking about today. So you have to get really down technical, in which, let's say in milliseconds there are clock cycles of a device, example. Then you have to get down to nanoseconds, because there is a certain skew or certain tolerance built into every device, because they are all factory produced. So there in the skew you will compare. Okay, and based on a number of parameters. For example, you have a smart TV, smart bulb is there, maybe it will emit just a flash of light, flash of signal on the internet. Whereas a smart TV will buffer a lot of packets because it's you watching a movie or something. So based on this and the clock skew plus a number of things, you will establish that the behavior, not the name he could have spoofed. Some hacker could have spoofed. So based on that behavior, you will crunch and establish using machine learning and all that, saying that this is the unique fingerprint that this device has. And if some rogue device has joined, immediately it will catch it. Okay. In that manner, we are progressing, because there are at least 1 lakh new malwares being generated every single day. And there are 1 billion already out there. And they are highly dangerous, because there are as many as 8 levels of deception built into the malware. Normal human beings cannot make out. Okay, so experts with lot of tools can make out that this is a dangerous malware. And it is so intelligent that if it is originated in China, if it is in China, it will keep quiet. It will not activate itself. If it is in India, it will check whether it is in a test environment or in a production main environment. If it is in test environment, it will not activate itself. If it is in production environment, it will slowly activate itself to be under the radar. Highly intelligent ones are being written. So please understand, we are resorting to various things like behavioral biometrics. That means, the person is there, the speed at which he types, the angle at which he held, what is it, and crunch all those and say that despite what he says, he is not who he is. Okay. So these are the kind of things that are coming up, and that is the reason why trust, truth and transparency have become all the more precious and important. And it's important to safeguard that, and please do contact me if you have any needs or anything like that. But this is a whole new game, whole new dimensions that are opening up, which we will need to learn how to play. And new fields are coming up. For example, cyber diplomacy. It was not there. There are very few people. But countries, when they interact and all, how do the rules of the game for cyber? The rules of the game for cyber war also, normal war are there. Okay, but cyber war, how do we attack? How do you do that? What if an enemy country brings down your critical infrastructure? You can cripple it. So how do you do that? So that is the lay of the land, and I hope I shed some light which will be of use to you. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much, sir. That was very insightful and enlightening. And as you said, a PR professional has to keep himself or herself abreast. And when you spoke of AI governance, it reminded me of good governance. And as I was listening to it, it reminded me as if I am seeing some science fiction movie from Hollywood. Only thing is, it was factual. It's not a fiction. And now, most awaited event, I would like to invite Sri T. Srikar Reddy Garu, Vice Chairman, PRSI Hyderabad Chapter, to introduce today's chief guest, Honorable Minister Dr. G. Vivek Venkataswamy.
Good evening, distinguished guests, respected members of the Public Relations Society of India, fellow public relations professionals, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Honorable Dr. G. Vivek Venkataswamy Garu, Minister for Labour, Employment, Training and Factories, Mines and Geology, Government of Telangana, on the occasion of National Public Relations Education Day. As we commemorate the birth anniversary of Dr. C.V. Narasimha Reddy sir, this day reminds us that knowledge, ethics, credibility and continuous learning are the cornerstones of every profession. It is therefore most fitting that we are joined today by a leader whose life reflects these very values. Dr. G. Venkataswamy Garu is not just an accomplished industrialist, a former member of parliament, a sports administrator and a philanthropist. Above all, he is a passionate champion of education. As the leader of Vishaka Industries, he has demonstrated that business success must go hand in hand with social responsibility. And through the Vishaka Charitable Trust, he has made a lasting contribution to the field of education by constructing classrooms, supporting teachers, providing for classroom needs in schools across hundreds of villages, and creating opportunities for thousands of young people to pursue their dreams. His initiatives in healthcare, drinking water, livelihood generation, and community development have transformed countless lives across Telangana and beyond. His unwavering commitment to nation building, ethical leadership and public service makes him an inspiration to all of us who aspire to create meaningful impact through their work. Sir, your presence adds immense value to today's celebration, and we are deeply grateful that you have accepted our invitation. On behalf of the Public Relations Society of India, Hyderabad chapter, and everyone gathered here today, I extend to you a heartfelt welcome. We look forward to your inspiring address. Thank you, and once again, a very warm welcome to you, sir.
A very good evening to all of you. And the last speaker, I think the students who I have, they are all a little bit agitated, want to finish the program quickly. So I won't disappoint you much, but I'll take this opportunity of communicating some of my thoughts. I'm very happy to be here amongst all of you with Mr. Pathak, the National President of PR Public Relations Society of India, and Mr. Babji, Mr. Yadgiri, and we had a very interesting cyber security speech from Mr. Dr. Sriram Burduvallu and the family members of Mr. Narasimha, Ramadevi Garu, Ravinder Garu, Ritvik, and in absentia Mr. Ramesh. Why I felt very happy attending this program was, when I was a youngster, I heard a lot about Mr. Narasimha, frankly. My father was a union minister. He was a minister here in the state of Andhra Pradesh then, and he was very closely associated with Mr. Narasimha Reddy Garu. And being a PR champion, Mr. Narasimha Reddy Garu, he used to project the government what it was, and he actually, I think, I used to read a lot of articles in the Hindu paper from Mr. Dr. Narasimha Reddy Garu. So it's for me to come here and address on this happy occasion of the 75th birthday celebrations, and I think it's a fitting tribute to him. And I was very impressed with the way the family has come together to celebrate this innings. Because nowadays in this new age society, people have forgotten the values of family, how to respect parents, how to remember. Because when you remember your parents, actually you keep imbibing a lot of good values, and you also implement them, which is missing nowadays. So I think we have to first congratulate the family for remembering them, taking his ideas forward, doing so much of good charitable work wherever possible, whatever capacity it is. Because people who do charity, they have a very big heart. It's not easy to do charity. Because I've seen a lot of people who have tons of money, but when they want to, somebody goes for some good events to do charity or participate, they keep saying, no, they may be spending of the money, we don't know where that money goes. But I have a different theory on that. Because whenever you do something good, at least 85% goes towards the cause. So people should always think that charity will, in some form or the other, will help people. And I'm telling you, the advantages and the benefits of charity are huge. It gives you so much of confidence, so much of endorphin release, which motivates you to do better work. So on this happy occasion, very interesting topic in the current circumstances of public relations. Because we have seen, as Mr. Pathak rightly mentioned, I run one of the leading news channels of Telangana, and we have also a newspaper, and we have seen how media has grown over the years. And today, how media has been overtaken actually. It has been overtaken by the social media, which is not at all regulated. People can communicate whatever they want. Mr. Pathak was just asking me, are you on Instagram, are you on Facebook? Is somebody looking after this segment? So today, everybody is hunger for news. And what is the hunger for news? What is the interesting thing to see? All negative news. Because nobody wants to hear good things. Nobody wants to hear positive news. They are all in the mindset of hearing something exciting, something negative. It's only when they read the negative things or hear negative things, they get excited. So that's the new platform which is moving on, the social media. So in these circumstances, PR becomes very, very relevant. As the title rightly speaks about truth, transparency, and what is the third one? Trust. So in these circumstances, PR becomes a very relevant and interesting aspect of life. So people have to have a PR guy, because he asked me, do you have a PR guy? He asked me. Because it's very important for me. If I have to survive in politics, I have to have a good PR, not only PR guy, a good PR guy. And I can watch for myself that there are a lot of negative news being written about me in my constituency by my opponents and all. But if you have a good PR guy, and if he stands by these three principles, you can always handle any kind of negativity which comes in the social media and the media. So PR becomes a very, very interesting part of today's life. So people have to have a good PR. PR should also give good news. And when Mr. Pathak said when the incidents took place in Kashmir, how PR played a big role in defending the army, because the army was being battered, saying that human rights violations are taking place and all. So in those kind of circumstances, a good PR agency can definitely handle a very negative situation. And many organizations which have to, because people want to read negative news, so media has to survive, social media has to survive. So these kind of news keep on coming up. And if a person or an organization has a good PR, definitely they can handle these kind of situations. And in politics, for us, I feel PR is going to play a very vital role. My Chief Minister, Mr. Revanth Reddy, keeps telling us, ask your PR guys to be active, ask them to give facts to the people, ask them to publish articles which are in favor of the government, and also try to see how you can overturn the negative situations which the oppositions are creating. So it means PR is very important to us. And I have seen that now media, when Mr. Pathak was saying that PR is going to be the fifth pillar, I told him no, it has to be the foundation, because everything is on trust. So you have to have trust, you have to have transparency. And like Mr. Babchi and Mr. Yadgiri mentioned, that communication can really save many situations. If you are able to communicate properly, if you are able to present the same thing in a proper way, people will definitely get impressed. I was attending one of the meetings, and they were very difficult topic was going on, and I had the opportunity of presenting my side of the coin, and I was able to prepare some drawings, and I was able to communicate in a proper way, which the Chief Minister wanted to hear, because it's also important what the other person wants to hear. So if you are a good listener, as they were mentioning, you will be able to understand what you want to communicate. If you can listen only, you will know, yes, what is the other person's point of view and what we should communicate. So at the time of listening, we are able to form what kind of a reply we can give and all. So this is an important learning lesson for me also. Listening, and how to communicate. Because if you are able to communicate properly, especially the new generation, a lot of youngsters are here, and we keep hearing how marital discords are taking place because of various reasons. So here, PR and communication will definitely play a major role. So maintaining a good family, because if you have a good family, you can really work harder, you can take care of new projects or whatever you want to do. So communication in the family is very important, because when you communicate well only, we can hold the family together. So these are the lessons we learn from PR, and Mr. Sriram did mention about how PR can also work in cyber security. So finding that there are very few good PR people in the market, I thought one of the things Mr. Pathak was just mentioning, what are you doing about skill development in the state? So I was just telling him how Telangana is the top state actually in the country, Mr. Pathak, because recently when Mr. Jayant Chaudhary, who is the Union Minister for Skill Development, he had a meeting, and the kind of work Telangana is doing by setting up advanced technology centers, because many of the speakers have just spoken how AI can really convert so many jobs into non-jobs, because we are losing jobs because of AI, and the white collar jobs are going off, and Telangana government has realized this, and we are concentrating on developing a good skilled manforce for the blue collar jobs. So here we are going to introduce about 120 advanced technology centers, and because of the good work we are doing, my ministry recently got the polytechnics also into our ministry, and also the skill university. So we want to lay a strong foundation in the coming years on how these advanced technology centers can create more jobs. Because throughout COMCOM, we are foreseeing that there is a good potential of jobs overseas, and being a government organization, we will have credibility in ensuring that people are not taken for a ride, because there are a lot of agencies which promise jobs and then they just make money out of it. So we want to stop that. We want to see that people get jobs. So we are laying a strong foundation. We have tied up with Tatas. They are giving us they are investing nearly 4,000 crores through CSR for funding these institutes, and we are also, the state government is investing monies to see that good faculty training takes place, train the trainer programs, and through this we are introducing new courses. Not the old courses are already there, electricians, fitters, plumbers and all. But along with that, we thought to get a new curriculum of training people in the area of CNC machines, robotics, agriculture. There's so much new learnings which need to be done. So we are introducing new curriculum into our ATC centers. And Jain Chaudhary did mention that Telangana is #1. We are the only state who have won 4 clusters under the PM Setu program. So we are doing a lot of work on this skill development centers. And as I realized that there are very few good PR people in the market. So we are going to introduce one course on PR. So that short-term course, so people can take advantage of it, learn, and also because more number of people are required in this new age where new platforms are actually they are making the other platforms irrelevant. So this is a good area where we need more people, because there are few people, everybody is behind them, and that's where quality suffers. So if you want good quality in PR, we need to have good courses and good training programs. So and the initiative which Mr. Yadgiri was just mentioning, how PR Society of Hyderabad and Telangana are taking measures to cope up with the situation. So all the very best to all of you, and once again I would like to congratulate Mr. Dr. Narasimha Reddy's family for taking his legacy, his values forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we shall witness the release of the 4th Telangana Public Relations Conference Commemoration Volume. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Moving ahead. Now, the most awaited moment of the evening, the announcement of awards. And with great happiness and pride, I would like to announce the winner of the Dr. CVN PRSI Best Public Relations Manager Award of the year 2026. And the award goes to Shri Saikat Chakrabarti, Chief Manager, Corporate Communications, Maharatna Public Sector Undertaking, GAIL India Limited. I request sir to come forward. Dr. CVN PRSI Best PR Manager of the Year 2026 National Award. Shri Saikat Chakrabarti, a distinguished corporate communications leader, is Chief Manager Corporate Communications at Maharatna PSU GAIL India Limited and currently serves as Lead Corporate Communications at its wholly owned subsidiary GAIL Gas Limited. With a rich blend of journalism, public relations and strategic communications experience, he began his career with the Press Trust of India and later served as Public Relations Officer at Delhi Metro Rail Corporation before joining the energy sector. Hearty congratulations to you, sir. Your response, sir.
I would like to thank the Dr. CVN Reddy Foundation and the PRSI for giving me this honor. It's really something that is very close to my heart. PR is very close to my heart. I've been since I've been doing in this profession for a very long time. I'm very happy to see so many stalwarts here. At this time that I'm receiving this award, I'm really happy for that, and there are so many students here that this is also something that is very encouraging. All the students, all of you are growing up at a time, you are coming into the profession at a very interesting time for public relations. See, most of you would have been hearing about CEOs in organizations, right? From that, a lot of especially in a place like Hyderabad, you would have seen CTOs coming into the boardrooms. Then from accountants, from CFOs have come into the boardroom. I am really hopeful that as we go forward, maybe with the encouragement of all these stalwarts, there will be coming a time when chief communication officers will also be part of the boardrooms. CCOs will also be part of the boardroom, and I really hope some of you actually are in that place. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations once again. And the Jury Appreciation Award goes to Dr. V. Palaniappan, Head and Senior Manager, Corporate Communication, Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited, India Oil Group. Congratulations, sir. Sir's profile reads, Corporate Communication and Public Relations Professional with nearly 20 years of experience in journalism and strategic communications. Head and Senior Manager, Corporate Communication, Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited and Indian Oil Group Company. Sir holds MPhil and PhD in Journalism and Mass Communication. Congratulations, sir. Sir, your response. Just 1 minute. Just sit there. Now, I hand over the proceedings to my colleague, Dr. M. Anuradha.
Good evening, all. It's my pleasure to invite now the Best PR Counselor, Srimati T. Susan Spurti. An accomplished PR practitioner and educator whose work bridges professional practice and academia. Susan brings deep expertise in public relations, mass communication and journalism, grounded in MA from FLU and years of hands-on experience. She has served as public relation officer and consultant for national level institutions, demonstrating effective stakeholder engagement and media relations. As an educator at reputed colleges, Susan has shaped future communicators through teaching, curriculum development, and mentorship. Her leadership in organizing high-impact public events and film festivals shows a proven ability to mobilize communities and craft memorable campaigns. Susan's creative projects, including documentary and short film work, reflect her commitment to issue-based communication and civic advocacy. Her journalism and copywriting and women's issues and legal subjects highlight a strong editorial sensibility and public interest focus. She combines PR practice, skills with research-oriented thinking, making her a trusted communication for institutions. Congratulations, Susan ma'am, once again. Now I take Best PR Teacher Award goes to Dr. Ritu Dubey Tiwari. We'll proceed further. Yeah, it's now my pleasure to invite the Best PR Counselor, Dr. Kunderu Rakesh. It is our proud privilege to honor Kunderu Rakesh, an accomplished academician, researcher, author and media professional, currently serving as an assistant professor at ICFA Law School, Hyderabad. Dr. Rakesh holds a PhD in journalism and mass communication from Osmania University and possesses multidisciplinary qualifications in marketing, political science, commerce and communication and journalism. With more than 12 years of distinguished teaching experience, he has inspired and mentored students across the disciplines of public relations, media studies, journalism, management, political science, and business communication. A prolific scholar and author, Dr. Rakesh has written 6 books, including Broadcast Journalism in the Digital Era, Media and Politics, Basics of Marketing, besides publishing research papers in reputed national and international journals. His research on integrated marketing communication, consumer behavior, advertising, The best PR teacher goes to Professor Upendra Pati. He's not a medicine. PR Voice Literary Excellency Recognition Award goes to Sri Vikram Kharvi, CEO, Bloomgate Public Relations, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Now moving on to appreciation for implementing PRSA. Appreciation for implementing PRSA initiatives. Sri Krishna Baji, Convener Committee for Nalanda PRSA Student Forum. Next, I would like to call upon Lion Sri Govindraj, Convener Committee for PR for Boardroom to Classroom. Congratulations, sir. Next, We move on to Dr. Fatima Rahim, co-convener, Committee for Nalanda PRSI Student Forum. Next, I would like to call upon Fatima for announcing the recognizing merit students of PR, journalism, mass communication students.
Good evening, everyone. Now coming to the most awaited moment, we request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly present the awards to our brilliant student achievers. I would like to call upon Miss Y. Nimisha, MA student of University College of Arts and Social Sciences, along with the college coordinator. Ms. D. Swati, BA Journalism and Mass Communication from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Educational Institution, along with the coordinator. Mr. Shashank, BA DMMC, St. Joseph Degree and PG College. Shashank. Mr. Shashank TG. Miss Aksa Fatima, St. George's Degree and PG College for Women. Mr. Lingala Sandeep, Public Relations Certificate Course, St. Joseph Degree and PG College. Miss Fatima Begum, BA Mass Communication and Journalism, Government Degree College for Women, Begumpet. Mr. Syed Dastagir, BA Journalism and Mass Communication from Little Flower Degree College.
Next.
Syed Dastagir, Little Flower Degree College. Miss Ariba Ali, St. Francis UG and PG College for Women, Begumpet. Miss Ariba Ali. Miss M. Shravani, St. Francis UG and PG College for Women, MAJMC. M. Shravani. Mr. Sai Dinesh, Adya Group of Institutions. Mr. Sai Dinesh. Miss Laya Sri Vadapalli, St. Anne's College for Women.
Next. Yeah. Come.
Miss Laya Sri Vadapalli,
Which college?
St. Anne's College for Women. Miss G. Kanishka Reddy, ICFI Law School. Miss Kanishka Reddy. Miss Sayyada Sidra Mahin, Stanley Degree College for Women. Miss Sidra Mahin. Sayyada Sidra Mahin. Mr. B. Jagan, Suravaram Pratapa Reddy, Telugu University. Mr. B. Jagan.
Is it Jagan? No, yeah, it's Jagan. Come.
Along with coordinator Mr. Muhammad Sheikh Shamil. Miss Masira Yaqub, Villa Mary Degree College. Along with the coordinator Miss Dr. Mani Mabel. Miss Masira Yaqub. Let's give our award winners another thunderous round of applause, please. Mr. Rehan Fazal, Maulana Azad National Urdu University. Mr. Rehan Fazal. Mr. P. Naveen, Rachna College of Journalism. Miss D. Swati, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. Mr. P. Naveen. Miss D. Swati. Mr. M. Sudhir Reddy, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University.
Yes. Next.
Mr. Sudhir Reddy. Miss Mehanur, St. Mary's Degree College, along with the coordinator. Miss Mehanur, St. Mary's Degree College. Congratulations to all our meritorious students. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of our student coordinators of Nalanda Student Colleges, Forum colleges among us. Thank you.
Now it's time to felicitate our guest. Presentation of mementos to the dignitaries.
Please sit down. Just 2 minutes. Please sit down.
Beginning with our Chief Guest, Honorable Minister Dr. G. Vivek Venkataswamy Garu. Time to felicitate our keynote speaker, Dr. Sriram Virudavolu Garu. We would like to felicitate our National President, Dr. Ajit Pathak ji. We also honor Srimati Sri Ramadevi Garu, Chairperson, CBNPR Foundation. Now we felicitate Shri Y. Babji Garu, Editor, Public Relations Voice. And last but not the least, our young Chairman, Dr. Yagiri Kambapati. Thank you, dignitaries. Now I invite Shri P. Mohan Rao, our NC member, to render the formal vote of thanks.
Thank you for dignitaries of the dais and also all invitees. Thank you very much for being with us today so patiently. We have a group photograph, sir. We have a group photograph and followed by dinner. Please join for the dinner, all the invitees and guests. Thank you.
I think the students who I have, they are all a little bit agitated, want to finish the program quickly.